Hello Pisces, welcome to or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. If you are new here, we are doing what is holding you back reading today. This is linked with the new moon in Libra, all signs overview I done. Although that was over a month ago, that does not mean that this read is out of date. It just means that this is the time you're meant to see it. Because as with all my reads, they are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to. So maybe you're watching this 6 months down the line after I've posted it, and it's when you're meant to see it, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, all that being said, you had the Hierophant out for you in that particular read. So what is holding you back? Possibly advice from someone, or maybe someone's given you the wrong advice. Okay, so it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Perhaps you're working from a different aspect of your birth chart. Go and watch that All Signs Overview. I will leave a link in the description for it. See if anything else resonates. And if it does, I suggest you watch that particular type of sign reading for the next month or so. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords going with this Hierophant of ours. And the Seven of Swords is saying, perhaps they gave you the wrong advice. I don't think they deliberately gave you the wrong advice. I just think the advice they gave you to the question or inquiry you asked them wasn't the advice which the universe was expecting them to give you. Okay, which has now held you back on your journey a little bit. And with the Three of Swords coming out, this has caused you some sort of pain. Okay, so let's get on with the read, shall we? Yes. Well, the way we'll do energies is the first card what comes out, which will be top left, will be what is holding you back. Okay, more detail. Then the next card, middle left, will be how this, I've only just looked at it, this Nine of Clubs, the older fire sign. This is maybe up to about 15 years older than you. And sort of anywhere between about 10 and 15 years older than you, how they're really connected to it, because they may or may, it's gone into reverse. Look, they may or may not be the one who gave you the advice. They may be the one that you were asking advice about. Okay, so we've got the Strength in reverse. Okay. I'll pull a card off the bottom as well. That'll be the overall energy card. This one here will be the outcome of this read if you go with the energies. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is an energy of learning. This is a learning read for you, or the situation you are in is a learning situation for you. It's just purely that. Okay, the outcome doesn't really matter. It's the lesson you learn. It's a bit like the journey when you're going from A to B. It's not so much the destination, it's what happens along the way, what you learn along the way. Okay, so the Strength card in reverse. The Strength card in reverse is an indication of fear. What's holding you back is the fear of going forward. With the Temperance coming out, it's been holding you back for a while. You've been put... How strong are you, Pisces? You've been holding back the world. Okay, right, we got the World coming out as well. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is quite self-explanatory, really. This is probably some sort of relationship read, a love read. Maybe you've been crushing on someone. Bear in mind, if you're crushing on someone and it's gone past about 6 to 8 weeks, that's probably not a crush. It's probably genuine feelings you have for them. But there's something about the someone. Okay, maybe it's this person here. Maybe they're too old. And you feel that they're too old for you, and maybe you've been advised that they're too old for you, and that's why you're not moving forward. Maybe it's a same-sex thing, and you're not that way inclined, but you have these feelings for the same-sex person, and that's what's holding you back. It could be any number of things, but you're fearing moving forward, and it's been going on for a while, which is why I made the comment about the crush. Yeah? It's more than a crush. Maybe you keep telling yourself, oh, it's just a crush, it will go soon. It's not going soon. It's more than a crush. It's been there longer than that. That's what this card is telling me. It's been there longer than that. The world is a whole new situation for you. Now, this could be just literally the world is saying it's a new situation. You've never been in this situation, and it's probably why I picked up on the same sex thing. And I wouldn't just sort of say it's the same sex thing and leave it at that. It's the reason it's new and the reason there's fear there is because you've never been that way inclined before, and that's where the fear is coming from. Okay, but you can see a future, a loving future with said person or situation, whatever it may be, and you really do want to express your feelings to them, but at the same time it's all overcast by this fear card with the Strength in reverse. You see the future, but you fear it's real. You fear it's going to be real. You fear it's too good to be true. Maybe whatever the fear is for you, you know what your fear is. All I'm picking up is there is a fear around it. Okay, and you also fear expressing how you feel. Okay, actually telling the said person. We got the Two of Swords, and we'll have a look through this one, shall we? We got the Two of Swords, which is a difficult decision to make. This is what it's boiling down to. You have to make the call, but it's hard for you to make the call. You don't know how to make the call. You've never been here. You've never been in this situation before. It's confusing for you, okay? But we got the Lovers there as well. All the choices are coming out now. Now, if the Emperor and Empress are all the kings and all the queens rolled into one, and the Lovers is all the twos rolled into one. It's the universe's choice. The universe has put this situation in front of you. It's not going to force you down it. It might just keep presenting the same situation in a different packaging, so to speak, but it may want you to take it, and that's why it keeps presenting it to you, but it's up to you. You can take it if you want, and that's what this says here, the Two of Pentacles. It's your choice. You're juggling your feelings and things around. Okay, crossing our juggling is the Knight of Pentacles, which kind of says there's something else holding you back as well as the fear. Perhaps you just don't think it's the right time. Perhaps you feel that you need to work more on the situation, or even possibly learn some more about the situation. Perhaps said person, if it's this older fire sign or anything really, then maybe they have a side to them which is, I don't know, taboo. We had that Seven of Swords in the cup. Maybe it's they're a little bit on the kinky side or something like that, and you're not sure about that, and there's that fear holding you back. The Three of Cups, I'm going to take as the last one. We're not going to really count that Magician, but the Magician says everything is set. Now is a time to do it. I'm not saying it's the only time. There might be another one down the line. Maybe you've already missed one, but it's saying with the Magician there, everything is all set, ready to go. The Three of Cups here is saying that there is some sort of reunion. Okay, perhaps you've been with this person before, perhaps you haven't. Or it could also be perhaps you're coming in as an extra. Perhaps that could be why there is this fear as well. Maybe it's some sort of group situation you are being asked to participate in. Okay. So let's not sugarcoat it all, shall we? Let's say it as it is. Okay, right. So let's see how this Nine of Clubs, this older fire sign, is connected to you. Okay, Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is all about a loss of some description. It can indicate any loss. So normally it's some sort of like romantic or emotional loss. It could be a loss of a taste of something. Perhaps the situation is you're already in some sort of group situation, and you're fearing getting out of it and going alone, being just a whatever it is, monogamous, is it? I don't know the right word for it. I think monogamous is right, just a one-person couple. Right, okay, so let's see what the clarifiers say for this. Okay, and so we got the Ten of Wands, we got the Hanged Man, we got the Two of Wands, and we got the Hierophant. So there you go. Older fire sign, they're the advice giver, be it the wrong advice or the right advice. Now, the wrong advice, if it was the wrong advice I gave you, that's what's creating the loss. You've already missed one opportunity. Now, the opportunity is a big opportunity. It's there. The universe had the the Lovers come out, which just keeps pushing it in front of you. It's what the universe would like you to do. With the 10 of Wands, the Hanged Man, and God, it's really hard to try to talk quietly. I've got both my children here at the moment. They're both sleeping, and I don't want to wake them up. But yeah, the 10 of Wands. This person always seems to be burdened by something. Maybe they're just always too busy, and maybe that's why the advice they've given you is actually holding you back instead of allowing you to go forward. With the Hanged Man, they are a good advice giver. They tend to look at things from a different aspect, a different point of view. Yeah, so they're very good at putting themselves in someone else's situation to dispense their advice. But with the burdens there, perhaps I would just, I don't know, busy with something else while you asked them. Okay, and I don't feel there was any fault with this person. They're not malicious about the advice they've given you. They haven't deliberately tried to lead you astray or anything. They may have just said things how they see it, and that's what's put the fear into you. With the 2 of Wands there as well, it's an energy of that they do just leave you to make the choice. Though they just dispense advice. Okay, they don't actually tell you what the best way would be. They just leave you routes to take, if you will. They open gates. Okay, crossing this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who takes their time and thinks their way through things. Okay, so the advice they've given you was well thought through, albeit maybe a little bit rushed. And maybe the rushing was the explanation to you. Maybe they thought it all through. Explanation to you was a bit rushed, or maybe, yeah, it was the burden, what they were going under at the time, which is what's the right word? Not diluted, distorted their advice in your eyes. Knight of Pentacles is coming out a lot in this read, isn't it? Okay, so we got the Knight of Pentacles again. So the outcome is this: it's going to happen. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable knight of all the knights in the tarot deck. It takes its time, but it definitely gets the job done at the end of the day. Right. And so we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay, makes sense. The Hermit, we got the 6 of Cups, and we have got the 6 of Swords coming out as well. So the Knight of Pentacles is kind of saying, take your time, work your way through this, plan your route, get your exits ready if you need your exits ready, see any pitfalls, get over the pitfalls, prepare yourself, and then move on to the next stage, and then repeat said setup, and then move on to the next stage. The Knight of Wands is also saying, don't rush into this. Yeah, you may want it more than anything in the world, but take your time, make sure there's nothing going to catch you out. The Knight of Wands failing, if anything, is the fact that it rushes in before it really thinks, and then sometimes doesn't have a way out, so it has to commit on no matter what the outcome is. With the Hermit there, the Hermit saying, well, it's actually saying you're wise enough to have the knowledge yourself. You're wise enough to understand where this is going to go, what this is going to do, how this might change things. Okay, and it's saying you might just have to go a little inwards with it and think about that for you. Don't think about it for anyone else. Think about it for you and how it's going to affect you and change your life around. The 6 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. This is a card of looking back at the past, and this is a card of starting over with no baggage. Okay, clearing out all the baggage you have gathered up in life. And it could be a case of looking back when you had no baggage. This could be a situation of like when you were much younger and you didn't have to worry about things like mortgages, bills, children, possibly partners, this, that, and the other. It was just you, and you just went out and done what you wanted to do. You were creating the baggage. Now you've got the baggage. It's saying think back, or this will take you back to when you had no baggage, when you were more young, free, carefree, and innocent. Okay, so the 6 of, another 6, 666. It's just a number. Calm down. The 6 of Wands crossing this. This is going to be victorious for you. You're going to win out of it. Okay, you're going to become better off, and you might get recognized for the person you actually are, not the person you betray to everyone else in the world. Okay, so that is the main mood. Let's have a little look at what this older fire sign would like to tell you, if they could speak to you anyway. Believe it or not, I have cards the wrong way up in here. Okay, oh, there's one. And just as I said that, and I was going to say, you didn't see any of them as I was shuffling, did you? Right, so be yourself. Kiss me, odd. Okay, just ask. And I don't know. The kiss me one's throwing me a little bit there, but the rest of them do make sense. Off the bottom, okay. Okay, so off the bottom of the deck is I want you. So as I said, this is possibly the person who gave you the wrong advice, which has now made you block yourself, or made you fear the situation which was going to unfold. But they also sort of told you to be yourself. You can, this Hermit card here, I said, you've got all the answers within yourself for this. The just ask is them. It's just ask. I'll give you the advice. I'll tell you my views. Okay. They don't know, and that's our open and honesty. If they don't know an answer to it, they just won't tell you. They will just say, I don't know. It's beyond me, this one. But this one and this one, and then part of this one, is they actually have feelings for you as well. They want you to kiss them, and they want you to be asking them the situation, not the advice about the situation. So if you were asking them about like a love situation, for instance, they're wanting you to be asking them about being that situation, not asking them about a situation and their advice. So this could be a friend who has like kind of secretly wanted you for a long time. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. If it don't worry too much. Go and check out that All Signs overview. See if anything else resonates. As I said, there will be a link in the description. Okay, if you like this video, please feel free, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it by doing that, and also lets the YouTube algorithm know that you liked it, which then promotes it to more people, which is always helpful. And if you didn't like this, you can give it a thumbs down, but don't just hide behind your keyboard hitting the thumb down icon. Let me know in the comments why you didn't like it, and I might be able to change things around in future reads. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I would strongly suggest managed to salvage the first one and lost it on the second one. I would strongly suggest that you do so, because then you're kind of volunteering your energy into the tarot reads themselves. You're adding your energy to the tarot team pot, so to speak, and it will make the future reads more personal to you. There will be more of your energy involved in the reads, less the collective energy. Okay, so until the next time you are watching one of my videos, you will be good out there.